LeBron James once again shows he's the biggest diva in the league. Look at this. What do you notice about this clip? LeBron just doesn't get back. He's still not back. Look at this shit. He's bitching at half court like he always does. I mean, look at this. This is the play he's crying over. I mean, this is not a fucking foul. Then look at him here. This is the best part. He's like a 4-year-old stomping his feet. I mean, this is total fucking haram. That is just not a foul. And then look at him stomping his feet. So let's just describe this play. LeBron blows a layup. Then he doesn't get back on defense for like 12 fucking seconds. This is your fucking king? This is your fucking goddess? This pussy?
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Yo, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games, we just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, though, go over to my reaction page, the Nuclear Reactor. Check out my 2 sports reactions. Y'all will love it over there. But back over here, make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all push me into the algorithm. And then I'll go get them when my content hit them and fit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit your bell notification so y'all can be notified for every time I upload, share my videos, and hype my channel. I hope everybody Christmas and the holidays went good, that everybody ate well and was with family, friends, etc. But today I want to talk about the Lakers from yesterday and the biggest fraud in NBA history that's on their team, LeBron James. You remember we did a video talking about how JJ Redick had a meeting with just Luka and LeBron, trying to get them to play harder defense. Now, obviously, having a meeting with LeBron about playing defense is insane. LeBron doesn't see that he's doing anything wrong, even though he's the problem on the Lakers. Notice when LeBron comes back, that's when the Lakers start taking all these fucking big blowouts. Not to say that the Lakers didn't get blown out once without LeBron, but most of the time, when he comes back, he is the problem. He's lazy on defense. Sometimes he doesn't even get back on defense because LeBron James is a fraud. It's insane to me that he thinks that we don't have eyes. You know, he'll be on the other end of the floor throwing his hands up when the team scores. But, dude, you're supposed to be up here with helping us on defense. And JJ Redick blasted the Lakers about their lack of care. And notice, he never said anything like this when LeBron was out. When LeBron was out, this team was hitting on all cylinders. Notice all the talk of not caring and slack defense comes up only after LeBron rejoined the team. Listen to what JJ Redick had to say, and I'm going to come back and tell y'all what I think.
What did you see overall in the game, kind of starting in that first quarter on the glass and the turnovers and how that prevailed through it?
Yeah, you know, the two words of the day were effort and execution. And, you know, I feel like when we've done both of those things at a high level, we've been a good basketball team. When we haven't, we're a terrible basketball team. And tonight we were a terrible basketball team. And that started legitimately right away.
When you point to that, I mean, I would assume the offensive rebounds in their first 2 misses, a thing that I would imagine you talked about a lot. As a coach, what does that feel like when you're on the sideline and you've keyed in on something and within 48 seconds it goes?
Yeah, it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter how I feel.
Why do you think your team was unable to execute the things that it was tasked with?
Because we don't care enough right now. And that's the part that bothers you a lot. We don't care enough to, like, do the things that are necessary. We don't care enough to be a professional. It's, you know, we had it. This is I always say this about, you know, culture. I always say this about the team being a good team being a functioning organism. It can change like that. We don't have it right now.
JJ, and as you talk about today is modern basketball, you guys have 2 days off, but I'm guessing you guys are only going to practice once. How do you improve on these things when you can't practice enough?
Well, we practice them all the time. It's not, again, it goes back to what I said the other night. It's a matter of making the choice. And too often we have guys that don't want to make that choice. And it's pretty consistent who those guys are. And so Saturday's practice, I told the guys, it's going to be uncomfortable. The meeting is going to be uncomfortable. I'm not doing another 53 games like this.
Pre-game, you mentioned a stretch in March of last season where you thought maybe this was a little similar, or at least the feeling of it was similar. Was there anything that you recall that your team did to get out of it, to kind of get the momentum back that could be replicable in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, I think every group is different, and the circumstances of trying to get out of it, I think, are different. I wish I had a good answer to that question because I think it's a fair and valid question.
It's LeBron. Just say LeBron. Who the guys are is consistent. LeBron not getting back on defense. LeBron leaving his man wide open at the three-point line instead of closing out on him. We seen the game. We watched it. The Lakers consistently get scored on because of LeBron. No, Luka is not a great defender. He's barely a good defender. But LeBron doesn't even try to be a defender. LeBron. JJ Redick talking like this did not start until LeBron came back. Is that a coincidence? Of course not. LeBron destroys team chemistry. He came back, Austin Reeves' role diminished. LeBron James is a team destroyer. People like to say when LeBron comes to that team, he makes any team a contender. LeBron is not the only person that goes to those teams. LeBron brings two superstars with him, and then the team becomes a contender. But you ever notice that even LeBron, when he brings two superstars with him, he is so corrosive with his bad habits at basketball that they lose more than they win most of the time, especially in the finals. It's easy to go through the regular season on a super team and have a great record. But when you get into the playoffs, it's a different story. When you start after the first round, when you start playing the best teams in the league, it's a different story. LeBron hasn't even been able to really get out the first round recently either because he has so many terrible habits. LeBron is a high turnover guy. He's inconsistent with his jump shot. He's lazy on defense. He has a low IQ when it comes to defense. And he has a little bit above average IQ when it comes to offense. LeBron can't really dribble that good. LeBron is the one that has an extremely limited bag. He has so many weaknesses and faults. He is the biggest fucking fraud in NBA history. And that's what JJ Redick is talking about when he's at that press conference. He might as well just say LeBron. He said that their meeting Saturday will be uncomfortable. Is he finally going to stand up to LeBron? Because he had a private meeting with LeBron and Luka to try to get them both to buy in. Now, we saw Luka at the end of the season last year when JJ Redick challenged him, he lost all that weight. But it doesn't matter how much weight you lose when you have an anchor, a dead weight on your team like LeBron, pulling you down. LeBron is a fraud. He is a fraud. That's what he is. His whole career is smoke and mirrors. The sports media built him up and put him in this GOAT category of second place, somewhere where he doesn't even belong. I don't even have LeBron in my top 10 anymore. He is the biggest fraud in NBA history. And whenever he goes to a team, he brings his toxicity to the team, and the team suffers because LeBron is toxic, and he is a tumor on the team. He drags his teammates down. He doesn't make them better. JJ Redick never talked about not caring and inconsistency on defense until LeBron came back this season. The Lakers was one of the best teams in the league before LeBron came back. And now LeBron's back, and just like he always does, he instantly destroys team credit. He instantly destroys team chemistry and their credibility, for that matter. I mean, the sports media can keep capping for LeBron. Rich Paul can keep capping for LeBron. It falls on dead ears because we all got eyes. It only works on his ball boys who will defend anything, any one of LeBron's failures. And there are a lot. They'll defend all his meltdowns, his choking, his quitting, in the middle of games and series. They'll defend all that. All the fake injuries he has after he gets his doors blown off, the many times he's gotten his doors blown off. They'll defend that. It don't matter to them. LeBron is their god. It's a cult. But us that live in the real world know LeBron's the biggest fucking fraud in NBA history. I'm telling you, JJ Redick is talking about LeBron. You're going to start seeing JJ Redick and LeBron relationship be strained in the public because JJ Redick just said he's not doing another 53 games like this, which means he's going to have to go to the heart of the problem, and the heart of the problem on every team that LeBron is on is LeBron. It's LeBron. We saw LeBron step up and take a free throw when he wasn't supposed to for a technical. He's doing whatever he wants. JJ Redick calling him, he won't answer. He's down at the other end of the floor, laughing with the other team. JJ Redick called a timeout because LeBron won't pay any attention to him. LeBron stays there laughing and joking. LeBron doesn't give a shit. And that's what JJ Redick said in that press conference. We don't care enough. LeBron don't give a shit about nobody but himself. He's pouting and bitching because he is not the center of attention on a team that he's on. And he never deserved to be the center of attention on any team that he was on. He's a fucking fraud. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. And always remember, we are ring culture. Because the whole point of the culture is to win rings with culture. I love y'all. Peace.